This is amazing. What is up, friends? Hello. It is time. It is time for season 8. We are here. I can't believe it's already season 8. It's kind of unreal. This feels like the first real season of 2026. Season 7 was a transition season. You know, it was very much kind of a carrying us through the off season, carrying us from the last year into the new. Now we're firmly planted. We're about to kick off OWCS this coming weekend. We're getting in the real groove of things, and season 8 is right underway. We're going to stay in lock where we're starting at the same time as OWCS, which I love. And we will have promotion relegation at the end of this season, both from expert moving up into master division and also master division teams promotion relegation into OWCS. So that key component of our FACEIT League system of the, move up, down. I mean, you can truly just, anybody can sign up and go fight your way all the way to OWCS. That is very much still a thing here, despite having fewer teams in OWCS. We're going to start with some expert division. Master division will start on Wednesday, but for now, let's go look at some expert. I've got a new team for you. We got Way2Thanus taking on the Spa. It's our first look at W2T. This is gonna be a fun one to say. The Spa, it's their returning their sophomore season here in FACEIT League. So yeah, let's take a look. I don't have much for you. It's day 1, right? So taking a look at our two teams, as I mentioned, it's Way2Thanus' first season debut. It's their debut match here in FACEIT League. Spa's second season in the league. Spa really kind of came out of nowhere last season. They were kind of some rank warlords. Came out swinging in their debut, right? They would go on to put up a 12-4 season, good enough for 4th place overall. Unfortunately, they would end up 7th, 8th. I mean, that's still 2-2 in postseason, right? So end up going out, I think, a little earlier than they would have liked. Looking for some redemption here in their sophomore season. They also have some profile pick buffs for sure. We're gonna get a Lijiang Tower pick with a dominant pan out of Way2Thanus. Way2Thanus, I guess, considered the home team here. We're kicking it off. All right, we're getting ready. We're getting ready at least. Was it Junkrat ban or Junkrat ban from the Spa? Chain in the back line of W2. Dub2Thanus. I don't know. What's the good way to say? Way2Thanus. I think we're just going to have to say, I think we just have to find the rhythm of that one. But Chain and back line of Way2Thanus have definitely got some experience. We've seen all 3 of those players around, especially Chain and Cons. The DPS line I'm not as familiar with the squad. And come out with the Emery Detta. It's becoming a more and more popular DPS line.
Glad you've got my back.
Yeah, you want to go to league, and exactly, you want to go to. I was about to say the same thing, Blue Jay. That's what. Try to find a league instead of tourneys, or click on tourneys and then click on their league up top. It is a little messy. Everybody struggles with the navigation of it. I mean, you're not the only one. There's no way. You're not wrong. Anyway. After a quick captain, I mean, Spa was able to fight forward, but Way2Thanus, they bend, don't break. Let's say I think we had 1 death in their Cons dive through that, but they're able to fight their way back in. We'll win the first fight in the long run. Let's see. You do not have outlines on. Sorry. There we go. Are you looking for this match page? I can send you all this. Here. I got you. Apologies. Get locked in here because Performance has got a protocol in the sky. Oh, we got a dogfight. Both of our A130s. Oh, my Cornswolio has been boosted. Some serious armor on this artillery. I'm gonna drop into a Cons Kitsune Rush in play. 75% and counting here for Way2Thanus. Kind of rolls off the tongue once you find the rhythm with it. Chain with an Annihilation should be able to take this up to, you know, into the 90s at least. Zispa's dupe comes and goes. But still, Small found entrance into the backline. You can see they're trying to work around the outside. Chain runs out there to back him up, finding a pair of kills. Actually, both of your supports, as a matter of fact. And I think Way2Thanus is gonna hang on. They gave up the very, very first cap, but still won first fight, and will win every fight since then. A little bit of cleanup still required here to close it out. You've got Bmin. I was gonna say you had Bmin and the Echo were bouncing around the outside, but they weren't able to keep it alive. So there you go. Way2Thanus, their debut, win their opening round. Cons is noob. Yeah, faded. Don't bait me. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Why is the Puerto Rican main support Hunter Mancha? Swaggy, Alex, you're not wrong. We were talking about this earlier. Also, since when does Chain have like actually a mean wrecking ball? Like, where did that come from? I'm sure people who have played against him at ranked or something, you may have seen it. I don't know, but the fact that we saw this Chain wrecking ball over the weekend when he did play tank was hilarious. I was like, wait. Where did Chain get ball knowledge? I was not aware. Yeah, so, you know, this Lucio player is somehow playing Ramatra. Cap, there you go. Similar story, but the other, actually the same way around. Spa gets first cap, similar percentage. Way2Thanus wins the fight. Okay, rotation to back up the move on to the point. Viola goes up into White Room. Chasing that Performance. Performance and KMJ are both low. Bmin will find the ladder. Performance is able to back up and grab some health, though. So you still have a battle of your hit scans across this point. Both tanks in the middle of it. Chain's taking a bit of damage, but not... Oh, so they're not looking too uncomfortable just yet. They're going to go try and chase down the Pilot Demon. They'll get it. With that... Oh, Performance finds 3. Oh, man. Sorry, I didn't get that one on stream. My bad. My bad. Watch for Zispa through server. Does have a duplicate to work with. We're going to duplicate the Vendetta. Trying to avoid Chain. Oh, maybe just avoid the Kitsu altogether. You do get the Sundering out. This could be huge with the Sundering in place. That's going to go right through it. Looks like it's chopped down. Never mind your beat. Silenced. Chain backing away with very little health, but Performance is clicking. Just shots left and right. Maybe a body shot bandit here, but it's getting the job done. I don't care. 78% on the board and counting here for Way2Thanus. And man, what an opening map here. What an NA debut for FACEIT League Season 7. We also got the crazy Detta, the dummy Detta in play. I call him like I said. I'm sorry, friends. Oh, mean two-piece off of the Sundering Blade there. Oh, Way2Thanus. My goodness. You can play Lucio, you can play Ram. I mean, I see no flaws here. I see zero flaws to this logic. Performance has got a nasty Emery Blue Jay. You are not kidding. Give me a Suravasa pick with a ball band coming out from Spa. Let's look at some stats there from map 1. Wow, Chain does not die. The Lucio does not die. 18-0 on the Lucio. I mean, the Ramatra. No, all jokes aside, seriously, a fantastic map there from Chain. I mean, it's hard to making jokes about that. You know, it's like, wow, my goodness. So Way2Thanus make an incredible debut. The first map in Expert Division, the first map in FACEIT League ever. And they will take it to 2-0. To Suravasa we go by decision of the Spa. That'll do. Let's get into it. Tommy Detta is a fair description. Me too. You know, I'm glad it fits. I may have blushed a little bit while saying it, but damn it, you know, you can call him like I see him. You know? Oh, okay. So the Junkrat band from map 1. Oh, hey, y'all don't have your. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Oh my goodness. Hold, please hold. I have actually been putting your bands in, even though you couldn't see it. There was a Junkrat band in map 1. And I was like, why was there a Junkrat band? It's actually a Tracer band from Way2Thanus this time around. We had them hidden over the weekend because they were, we didn't know what they were in the conference cup. Like, we just weren't privy to the bands. We just had no idea. So I had them hidden. And then, like, I had them on earlier for MEA, but the stream has crashed since then, so it reset any changes I had made for MEA earlier today in that regard. Which is also why, like, NA Experts kind of kicked over a little bit, where it probably should be more like that. It's a little bit better. It's not even quite far enough, but you get the idea. Oh, tied up in percentage here. What do we get? I mean, just 3 deaths so far. We had 1 death and another, kind of a bit of push and pull, and resulted in a bit of percentage for both. KMJ lurking in the little corner of the room. Ends up falling back, trying to protect this high ground. Viola still's got no, you know, entrenched here. Is dancing around from this high ground, dropping in to help heal. Forces a 3v1. KMJ, no chance to stick around in that fight. Performance takes to the skies. Protocol in play. Okay, that drives Goobcitys out. Goobcitys is at 1 health, just not in the fight right now. Kitsune now in play in Way2Thanus. Move on to the objective. I don't know why I said now in play twice. That was redundant. I could have used any other way of to phrase that. Now invested. Now thrown in. Now laid tracks. Bricks. Bricks of death have been laid before you. I mean, anything other than just repeating myself. The hell. All right. All right, performance. All right, performance. They're dead. Please, they have families. They're already dead. if the teams don't have a good performance against Way2Thanus, they'll face a consequence, you know? No one tell him? Yeah, I saw. I didn't do it. Okay, wait. Don't get me distracted. Cornswolio's kicking ass. I can't be distracted right now. We gotta lock in. Honey, wake up. Cornswolio just dropped a 2-piece. Spav got cat. Okay. All of those words that Kiri just said signify, let's go kick some ass, is what the Spa just said. Sispa swings through. That was my redneck interpretation of Kiri's old life. That's what's going on there. Dami Mommy doing the thing. Dami Detta, excuse me. Let's get it right. Dami Detta in the skies. Ooh, didn't quite catch with the Sundering. It's a loop around here from Way2Thanus, where Chain's gonna pop at Annihilation. Kind of caught Spa in a corner a little bit. Yeah, Viola's still low and split from the team. You see trying to catch up with Bmin here. Like a bit of a split. Oh, let me put my T down. What's going on? Feels like everybody's kind of split and trying to converge back on the point. You see the reinforcements running in here from Way2Thanus. Chain makes it in for a good punch in onto Cornswolio. Is that enough for a flip? Looks like enough for a flip. Viola just runs in and, well, is repelled immediately with a concerted air rush. They just get chased down, and that's the end of that. So Spa just back away. Oh, yeah, the kill feed bug being fixed is amazing. It's just amazing. Like, I found myself not looking at it as much, which is kind of good, I suppose. I'm trying to look more what's happening in the moment. Woo! Cornswolio retorts with their own protocol. But it's KMJ with the sword. Finds purchase on the Viola's mech. Overtime in play. Spa trying to get on this point. They will not. Bmin doesn't quite make it. Whew. Nice little headshots to close that out. I know the final Cheerio wasn't a headshot, but you had two of those three worth. That was actually a nice fadeaway out of Lesulite. Oh my goodness. Or Lesulite. Lesulite. I think Lesulite. So Way2Thanus go up 2-0 in the map. I mean, that's a pretty even. It's not a huge discrepancy. Disparagence? Something like that. Disparagency? Well, yeah, I can't. Now I've embarrassed myself and my brain is just like refuses to behave. Meat available here for the Spa. Ooh, trying to collapse in. Viola couldn't quite get the target. Eventually will take Chain down. So you've gotten Chain and KMJ out of the fight. That's good enough for a flip here out of the Spa. That's a lot of kunai just thrown right into Viola. Oh, Foxbird, unleash your claws. No, I like let's go kick some ass. I like the redneck translation better. Let's go kick some ass. It does have more teeth to it than the English version. It has more claws to it than the English version, you could say. I know, right, Blue Jay? Way2Thanus looking hot. Beating play from Lesulite. It's going to be Cornswolio over the top. Raw Jacob! Ajax to try to make it to the point. Way2Thanus will close out Suravasa on a high note. Ooh, black skin. Yeah, remember, I mean, Spa went 12-4 last season. Finished 4th place overall. Actually, Chain has a great diva. It might have been Spa banning the diva here. All right, there's our invite. Let's get into map 3. Disparity is usually a large difference. Lesulite's gonna beat the 3v5. Oh, okay, they're gonna get 2. What a play. Bmin and Zispa are like, now what do we do? Zispa manages to get the annihilation online from the duplicate, but it doesn't last very long. Bmin tops up with their ramp and holds on to the beat. They manage to take control, so a measured response there out of the Spa, and then they'll take that sound barrier into the next map. They hang out all the time. Cornswolio just battering Chain down. Even took them out of their ult. Zispa's able to find the tire and melt through performance. Greets the other 3 coming out of the room with a volley of stickies. Nice fight out of Zispa and just the Spa in general. So they'll take the bot back the other direction. I mean, early back and forth here in the opening 3 minutes. Yeah, Spa down 2-0. Way2Thanus aren't fucking around, yo. They are not messing about. Sorry, pardon my French. Okay. So nice little back-to-back fight wins from Spa. Won't get them cap. A couple of DPS ults here coming up to hold this. And you got some big tools. You can continue to push this forward and mount this lead. This is a good start for the Spas. I mean, they're gonna need some momentum. Swing back this reverse sweep for Zispa making a move. Okay, all eyes focus on the opposing take. Performance looking to protect Chain with these shots from above. Oh, big meaty right click finds Cornswolio. Oh, and you get Viola with the primary fire. Dude, Performance is having one hell of a day on the Emery. Putting up an MVP showing here so far. The hashtag. Okay. Change a punching back there for the spa in that exchange. I mean, my God.
They've got the robot. Not on my watch.
Tire? Tire. All right, here we go. Here we go. We don't get nearly enough tires on this stream. Oh, wow. Are we sure that wasn't a barrage? That came out of the sky. I mean, the sun just descended onto Bmin and said, no, thank you. Go back to spawn. Your French is superb. Keep it up. I did my best. Thank you. Yeah, I have a kid to try to hold this. I was gonna say, I wasn't sure how much reinforcements that Way2Thanus had. Looks like they're gonna try to play this courtyard. They are down. They're gonna use the kits to see if they can just muscle Spall out of the way, but they're not really getting any ground on this. Goob was able to answer. Still KMJ. How about some Junkrat pop? We haven't got nearly enough Junkrat pop. KMJ with the opening pick here in this fight. Annihilation there in front of you. Oh, and you take Viola right out of it. Zispa trying to threaten from the opposite flank. Getting dueled. Who said Junkrat wasn't an anti-hero character? Two and a half minutes to go. 7,000 damage for performance, 7,800 for Cornswolio. Cornswolio actually some fantastic numbers this map. So that was a beaten gauge out of Bmin. And performance will get ran over. All right, double the Robatra, double the fun. Oh, Shane does not agree with that sentiment. "90 seconds remain." They just kind of feel like a battle of the hit scans. And as I say, that performance lands a key shot out of the window. Now the only hit scan standing, free to just waltz into courtyard. See if they can catch some retreating members of the spa. Couple of headshots. Remember this? The Emery has the same range as Ash. Even better if from hipfire, but it's the exact same from ADS. Oh, double tire out of KMJ. Speeds right into Cornswolio and Goob. Two most important members of this composition are gone. This map's gonna get interesting here in the final minute. One fight separates Way2Thanus from winning their debut game in FACEIT League. Performance and KMJ have already got opening picks. 5v3. Cornswolio trying to trade or find a response of some sort. Okay, we'll get one. Viola gets one. 8 seconds to go. That's the lead. This returns on a tracer to get the touch. There's an Annihilation in play, making it all that much more dangerous. Chain just gonna stand here and dare you to approach. Okay, the Annihilation fades. Good job from BminFPS. They're able to hold on long enough for Viola to get back, and Viola is going to find KMJ on the return. You take Chain down as well. Really nice job from both Zispa and BminFPS to juggle that point amidst the Annihilation and hold on long enough for Viola to return. So the map continues. The hope for Spa to extend the series continues. I think it's going to take them 2 team fights. Do we get another team fight here? Let's see how fast Way2Thanus gets back into this thing. We've seen Chain kind of run ahead of their team earlier in this series at 170 health. It's starting to look, it could be that way, but it's Viola who's forced to kind of stand out in the open. The bot and the OT not giving him a choice. Here comes the beat out of BminFPS. With extra shielding, Cornswolio trying to find some kills, but still ends up just being a 1-for-1 there in the back. Zispa will take Chain out of this fight, though, and that's an important one to find. 3-piece for Zispa. And the bot will continue to march. Viola picking up a late pair. This could be trouble. I looked up the, well, according to the last I saw on the Wikipedia, unless something changed, they were both 30 to 55, I believe, no, or was it 35 to 50? They were both the exact same ADS. And Emery actually had 5 extra before they started to receive fall-off damage and hip fire. Last I checked. Maybe it's changed, like, or something in mid-season patch. KMJ gets another 2-piece tire. Oh, just as Spa are approaching map 4, you're going to get an Annihilation out of Viola here. He needs to be big. You've got a very low Lesulite. You're going to pull them down. Consequence throws in a Kitsune Rush, trying to find Way2Thanus their first win. Has to duck away. Can't hold the point too long. Zispa's able to team up with Viola and get a kill, but now their partner in crime is down. The overtime ticks away, and Way2Thanus will 3-0 the series. GG's in chat. Welcome to FACEIT League. W2T. There you go. W2T. What won their first series? Oh, Ash does have an extra 55 on the max end. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. What an exciting finish. What an exciting start to the season. I thought Spa was going to bring it back there. I thought they were going to turn that one around. And wow. I mean, this was going to be a tough opponent. A tough debut, right? For Way2Thanus to hit this right out of the gate and take down, you know, what was the number 4 finisher from season 7 to 3-0 them right out of the gate, I think is huge. Like, that is a big statement immediately. I think I'm going to have to go with performance with your player of the match. You know, just really eye test standout. Ends up actually, you know, being within 20 damage. Actually 13 damage behind Cornswolio on the other side for map 3. But all in all in the day, I mean, had less damage than Cornswolio in Suravasa as well, actually. But all in all, looked really good on the day. It was a very close map 3. We're looking at total deaths, right? You're looking at 29, 34 deaths for the Spa. That's 28, so 37. So Spa actually had 3 fewer deaths. 3 fewer deaths for the Spa there on Runasapi. GG's, performance your player of the match. There you go. What a debut. What a start. Hey, all right, season 8 has begun. We're officially here. Season 8 has officially begun. Let's go. Let's go.